Hello everyone, welcome back to our sewing process of funnel corset. So here we've cut out the pieces, we've cut out the main fabric, the lining, we've even gone ahead to iron them. So here we still have our pattern on them because we need to notch some parts to make the whole joining process easier for us. So here I have my lining and my fabric all here together. So that's the bust area, right? Okay, and every other pieces. So here I've gone ahead to join them, and this is what it looks like. And after this I'll be ironing. Here I am, I've ironed them, and this is it. This is very important. After joining, make sure you iron. And here I have my pieces joined together. The blue material is the main fabric, the black is the lining. I am using these two different colors to make the video very clear and understanding. So here, this is my lining. And here, this is for the bust area where we'll be doing our bust caging and let's say the bustier, and let's just put it like that. So here, I'm going ahead to notch to relax the bustier part. And if you look at it very well, I've ironed my wording to the bust area because we're going to do bust caging on this. If you see it very well, that is what I am marking out. Where I'll be attaching my boning to cage my bust is where I am marking out right now. So please go ahead and do this on yours. Yeah, the horizontal line I am marking, the first one I am dropping here is at my bust point. That is my nipple point. Mark that before you go ahead to mark every other line you want to mark. So here, so this is the lines I'll be sewing my boning to. I've even gone ahead to sew the vertical boning. So this is what it looks like. Then I'll go ahead to sew the horizontal parts. And here we are. I've gone ahead to do that, and this is what the bustier should look like after caging it. So let's go ahead to turn it to the other side and flesh it. Yeah, we're going to use this to cover it. So to do that, I'm going to turn it to this other side, then bring my bust arm under because we cannot iron this on a flat surface. So my bust arm is under it, and I am grabbing my hemming gum like this. Then I will bring over my wording, place it, and grab my pressing iron. Let the ironing begins, but I need to trim out some excesses. Yeah, iron, 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 iron. Iron, iron, iron. Okay, so here we are done with our ironing, and this is what it looks like. This is the good side of our lining and the wrong side of it. So here to our sewing machine, we're going to grab our main fabric, then the lining, good side to good side, then we'll sew our neckline. So here, I didn't show you people how to do the bust caging and every other little parts because that's going to take like almost how many hours of this video, and I am sure it's even something you all can do. And if you cannot, please, I'll be uploading a video that will explain that part better. But now our focus is how to get the funnel corset. Our focus is how to get the funnel corset right, so we're just focusing on the important parts of the whole funnel corset making. So here I am done sewing the necklines. This is what it looks like. Let me just cut out this thread first. Then when you're done, you see that line we just finished sewing, kindly take it to your ironing board and iron it out to have that good and neat finished neckline. So here we are done sewing. Okay, without ironing, just look at it though. If you try to pull it, you want to do sharp sharp work, this is what you end up with. Do you get? So please kindly iron it and notch round to relax your sewing. Can you see? You need ironing around there. So I've gone ahead to iron it and pulling it back. You can see it's now laying very flat and cute. Here I'll be using bias to turn there. As time goes on, you understand that part better, but we need something bias to cover, and this is what it looks like, the inside and the outside. So here you'll be having something like this, and let's go back to the main bodies. Here I've gone ahead to encase my boning because this is what we need to like give our corset the structure we're looking for. So we're just going ahead to sew our boning on those same lines or style it whichever way you want. You're a designer, you can create something amazing on your own. So go ahead and style your boning the way you want it. But here, this is mine. I am done sewing it. So this is what it looks like. Yes. And yeah, this is my back piece. We have a video on how to encase your boning in case you don't know how to. So here I'm just grabbing my front bodies. That's the main fabric and the lining. Grab them together and grab your boning because we are going to give our new neckline structure. You know, funnel corset comes in twos, the bustier and the funnel part. So here we need to sew this boning on it to give it that structure you see on funnel corset. So here I am sewing my boning to both my lining and my fabric joined together. And when you're sewing this, please kindly leave like 1 inch or even your whole armhole out of it before you start attaching this, because if you sew this all around, turning it won't be easy for you. So this is what we're saying. You can see our funnel corset is all coming together. And here, just look at it now. And we're almost there. We're going. Please, if there's anything you want us to talk more about, kindly drop it in the comment section. But this is what we're looking for. It's already looking cute. So here, let's continue our work. Here, I'm just going ahead to use my bias to cover that boning we sewed before now. Then I'm taking it to my table to get my bustier fixed to my funnel before we continue. So in doing this, please make sure you place it properly. Then you start pinning. So here, so you've seen the down part of my bustier. I've done the biased work. So here I am making sure my bustier is properly placed. Take your time to fix it very well before you continue whatever it is you're doing. Make sure the neckline on your funnel is relaxing on your bust point, if that is what you have from your pattern drafting. Make sure it's like that when you're fixing this. So here I'm just using my pin to pin them together before tacking them at the end of the day or sewing them. But I did tacking at the end of this video. I did not sew. So here, this is what the inside looks like after pinning. You can do more of this pinning work to keep everything together for you. If you cannot handle just 1, 2 or few pins, please go ahead to do more to keep them together for you. So here, this is what our front funnel corset looks like. Please, I'll still say this again. If you have any question, kindly drop it in the comment section. I will talk about it more when I see your comments. So yeah, I am just using my pins to pin more. And here, this is what we have. If you want to sew this together, just pick your lining the way I am doing right now and sew your bustier to your lining. Please, your lining alone, not lining and main fabric. Just pick it the way I just did and stitch it to your lining. Or you do tacking, so do what works for you. Like I said, I tacked mine. I did not sew because I love that tacking work more than this sewing, especially this. So here I have my pieces together. I'm just checking things out to see. I'm not done with these back pieces. If you know how to make corset, you should understand better. So we're still going back to work on the back pieces before we start attaching them together. But this is just me placing them together to show you what it looks like. So here to our back pieces. Here I'm just grabbing my lining and my fabric. I'll be sewing on the neckline. I'm going ahead to sew that part 0.5 inch. Then I am done here. The back pieces is all done. So here, because I need more structure, I'll be inserting my plastic boning, just like every other corset you've been making. Please, if, like I said earlier, if you want me to talk more about any of these parts we've been making, kindly drop your comment. I just feel like we need a very sharp and fast video on this. So here I'm just going ahead to insert my boning at the back of my corset, then grab the two together. And here, when you're joining them together, you already know your lining to lining, then your main fabric to fabric. That is your side to side, your back side to your front side, lining to lining, fabric to fabric. So here we are done with joining all that part, and our funnel corset is almost ready. We only need to grab our bias and finish the down part, then fix our eyelet, and you can go ahead and rock your corset. See you in the next class. Bye.